Now let's talk about just, you kind of grown. Is it fair to say you grew up in Amarillo?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I moved out when I moved when I was 18.
Okay.
So I was there for like what, 3 years?
Oh, okay.
3 years, yeah.
Okay. But I don't know if it's like this for women, but I know for men at least, them years that you talking about, that's some prime years as far as molding who you gonna be.
Yeah.
So,
I was working in Amarillo. I was working at Wendy's.
oh, okay.
Yeah, when I was in high school. Then I dropped out because I was skipping school, going to parties, just, And then I was working, and then I lost my job, and then I was like, yeah, I think I want to be a dancer.
You say that's when you start getting into dancing. How old are you at this time?
I had just turned 18.
Just turned 18? Okay. So is that when you were first exposed to it?
No, I knew about it because I had a friend in Amarillo, and her sister was a dancer.
Okay.
And every time I would go over, we would just smoke, me and the friend. We would see her sister counting money and just, she just had it going on. It looked so easy. It looked like something that I could do. I don't know. I was interested because I love dancing. I was a belly dancer. So I was like, I feel like I can do this. But I'm only going to do it. That was my thing. I got fired from Wendy's. I'm only going to dance for 2 weeks so I can pay my rent. That was my first apartment in Wichita Falls. I moved out of Amarillo. I couldn't dance in Amarillo because of my family. And I was like, I'm going to dance for 2 weeks. Turning 2 years.
Okay, let's talk about that. So the first question I have just off the rip is, I'm somebody who read a lot, and that's because I'm interested in all different kinds of perspectives, right? So what's the preferred politically correct way to say that, right? Like, I've heard some people say, okay, calling somebody a stripper is cool. Mm-hmm. And then some people say, no, I prefer
exotic dancer.
Yeah, exotic dancer or dancer.
Exotic dancer, entertainer, a dancer, a stripper. I mean, you're a stripper. That's what you do. It's no big deal. I mean, it's interesting. I would say I'm a stripper.
Okay. Okay, cool. So let me ask you this. The first night, what's the first night like? Like, is that something you practice and like build up towards, or you just say, I'm out there?
In your mind, you think, okay, I'm going to go out there. I'm going to just touch the pole and just show my and it's so not like that. You go out there, you just look around. You think you look cute, but you really don't. You look dumb, and then you just learn. You're like, okay, let me just zone everybody out and just do my own thing. So I think that's why a lot of dancers drink a lot. But you don't need to drink to dance. If you do, you don't need to dance.
Okay.
You gotta enjoy it. People are making it rain on you because you're naked and you're beautiful, you're that bitch, You're just
Right. Okay. So is the term like baby stripper or whatever?
You can tell when someone is a baby stripper. They look like one, they act like one.
Right. So when you say act like one, like what do?
They don't know what's going on. They don't know what stage they gotta go to. They look like they're about to fall off their heels. I mean, they look like baby strippers.
Right. Okay. So how long does it take to kind of like really break into it? On average, I'd say like.
Hopefully, if you just focus, be on it, just a couple months, I would say, few months, you should just, you're there for money. You're not there to find friends. You're not there to find love. You're there to make $1 and leave.
All right. Now, when I was growing up, there was somebody I knew that dated a dancer, right? And we knew her every day. Like she was, because on our block we was real close knit. I used to pick her brain because that's what she did, right? She would tell me like they would always be trying to find like different I'll say for her take before she go, she would say like, I can't do it if I'm not on this certain level. And one of the first things I noticed when we went to the club was, you know, I pay attention to people's face, right? And like half of them look like they don't even like they hate being up there.
Yeah.
So why do you think that is?
Because they want to make money as being a dancer. They know, okay, I just got to get up there and take my clothes off. But they're very insecure. They're still like, I don't like myself. I don't like the way I look. I think I'm ugly. I think I'm fat. So if that's, when you get on stage, if that's how you feel, that's the energy you're going to put out there to the crowd. So me as a customer, I'm going to look back and be like, this girl is not giving me her all. So I'm going to put a couple of dollars, but why should I tip you more than that? Because you're not trying. You don't even want to be here. You're hoping you're going to make a bag. I mean, it's a lot of people just, I don't know. They look at like past trauma and I don't know if they take it out on dancing. Like, I enjoy dancing. I love dancing. It's like therapy for me. I get on stage and if I have a drink, yeah, you know, why not? Like, I have fun with it.
How many dancers are in it because they want to be in it versus how many are in it because they're forced in it?
I would say it's like a 50-50.
Wow.
A lot of women are like, I can do this. I make my own money. I don't need nobody, no man, no boyfriend, and no homegirls. Sometimes you could even like be brainwashed by your friends, you know. A lot of women are like, oh, I don't need nobody to help me make money. And then you have other women that are like, well, I want to do this because I see my friends making money, so maybe I'll make money. So there you go, doing everything the friend is doing, and you're not making money, you're still unhappy. I just feel like if you're forced to do it, don't do it. I mean, it's everybody think being a dancer, you make $1,000 every day. Yes, you can. Don't get me wrong, but being, you know, if you're just dependent to be drunk at work and, you know, you're going to forget about the hustle. So you're not going to make $1,000 a night like you're hoping to. You know, there's going to be bad days, but the good days make up for the bad days. So.
Right. Okay. So how many years have you been dancing?
Since I was 18. I'm 27. So next year in April, it will be 10 years.
Okay. So besides your birthday bashes, what's the most you make on a regular day? And what's the least you'll make like on a regular day?
What's the most I ever made, or what's the most?
Yeah, no. What's the most you ever made for sure?
That wasn't my birthday.
That was not your birthday.
$4,000. $4,000.
In one night?
Yep.
Oh,
His name
man.
was Santa Claus. That's what he said. It was around Christmas, and I was having a bad night. I walked in late. Everything was it was a bad day, and he said he was going through his 4th divorce. This was a long time ago. And he had a big old envelope, and he just kept giving me money. It was great. I wish I could see him again.
All right, and so what's the least that you made?
Whoa. You can have some bad nights. You can go home with like $50 a night, you know, on like a bad night, you know, Tuesday night, it's snowing outside. But I don't have a lot of bad nights because I feel like by now I already know what's a bad night, so I'm not going to go to work. I'm only going to go when it's good.